Hi, my name is Jasmine Abrams, and I will present a speech on why we should donate more to the poor/the homeless. In a quote from M.F. Muzanger, he had stated, "To fight the poverty, we must feel the poverty." A statistic from an updated statistic from January 2013 has stated that there are 1.4 billion people in the world that are homeless. That's 1/6 of the world's population. Another statistics from the UNICEF, which is the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, had stated that 22,000 children in the world die every day from poverty. Also, I have found another statistic that has stated that 2.3 million people experience homelessness at some point in their lifetime. And this was from multiple resources on a website called the United Urban Institute. From my own personal experience, my father was homeless for 6 months, and it was very hard for me because me being very close with my father, he also takes care of my little brother who lives with my father. So I wasn't really able to see them that often because when you're homeless, you don't have a place to actually live in. So it's not like I could go visit him. And then on top of that, he moved to Philadelphia, where he was also homeless in Philadelphia for a little bit. And then he finally, eventually established himself and got himself together. But regardless of the fact, to be homeless and not have anyone help you, it's a very hard lifestyle. What would you do if you had a family member and you saw them just on the streets one day? You're not gonna just not say that you're not gonna help them. Like, that's your family, you know them. So I don't understand why it would be different to see just a regular individual who's homeless on the street and not give to them. It just doesn't make sense. If you would give to a family member that's poor, you should give to anybody else that's poor. Another experience of mine was witnessing a homeless person. I'm in a organization, or whatever you want to call it, called Upward Bound. Upward Bound is a program for students that are going into college. It helps them basically get a college experience. But with this, I have an advisor, and her name is Miss Shelton. Now, Miss Shelton, she basically established, she's in an organization for the homeless people. She is the instructor of the homes that the homeless people come to. And what people fail to realize is homeless people don't always have a place that they can go lie their head. A lot of the times, homeless people end up trying to go to the homes to where that they could actually get food and sleep and such, and they're full. So people fail to realize that a lot of these homeless people end up on the streets with no place to lay their head. Now, for Miss Shelton and the group that I'm in, we took a night out, and we started searching around our area for homeless people. And for these homeless people, we had gathered together boxes that we could give to them, full of food, like a pillow and a blanket, so that wherever they are laying their head, they actually have something to lay their head on. And we just went up to these homeless people and gave them the box, and we talked to them. And it was really sad because most of these homeless people were veterans. And the fact that these veterans that served our country are out here laying on grounds and in laundry mats, sleeping on the benches, that's terrible. Like, we need to give back. My solution for homelessness is that we donate. There are multiple shelters out there that we can donate to, and there's no reason why we can't take our money and put it into something for these people that need a home. If you see just a random homeless person on the street, give them $1, give them some money. Ask them if they're hungry. Do you want me to go buy you some food? There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to give back. Even though there would be no physical gain for giving to a homeless person, there's always that emotional gain that you can get from being happy that you actually gave to someone. There is no better feeling, and I know from when we went and did that thing with my Upward Bound group and we gave to that homeless person, it's such a great feeling. Just take the time out of your day and just help a person. In closing, we live in a world where we give pounds to those who have too much and give pennies to those who have too little. And that's by Dean Griffin. We need to learn to give back to those who are less fortunate than us. And there's no reason that we can't go up to total strangers and help them out when they're in need.